Well, hello, friends. I'd like to invite you to a new webinar looking at financial cycles in 2023 with Gianni Di Poce. And Gianni's here to tell us about that webinar, which is called Outer Planetary Shifts in 2023, Crash or Boom. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, Gianni. And can you tell folks a little bit about what you have planned for the webinar?
Sure thing. Thanks for having me back, Tony. It's always a pleasure to do a lecture with financial astrology with Astrology University. So as many astrologers know, we have three outer planets changing signs in 2023, Jupiter going into Taurus, Saturn going into Pisces, and Pluto going into Aquarius. So with most economists forecasting a recession in 2023, we're going to talk about what the odds of that might be by looking at the cosmos and some various financial cycles. So we're going to discuss all of that in that lecture.
Awesome. So will you be focusing mostly on stock market or will you cover some other territory as well?
We're going to cover a variety of markets. We're going to talk about stocks, interest rates. We'll touch on real estate a little bit, cryptocurrencies. I know that's a popular asset class. And we'll be talking about commodities as well, because obviously inflation is on the minds of many people as well.
Awesome. And would you say this webinar is going to be accessible to folks who don't know a lot of the stock trading terminology?
Absolutely. One of the things I love to do in these discussions is to give kind of a mundane foundation in how we use these financial astrology techniques. And then we're going to demonstrate how we use those transits and aspects to conduct financial astrology analysis.
Awesome. Thanks for that. And for those of you interested in financial astrology and maybe you haven't had a class in that yet, we actually have an intro class with Gianni at Astrology University that you can check out if you feel like you want to brush up beforehand. But he's going to make this one accessible for you. So even if you're brand new and you're just interested, go ahead and jump on in. And another thing I'd like to say is that this is part of a two-part series on the same day. And this is kind of like a double feature with another financial webinar with Grace Morris. Grace does an annual forecast for us every year, and she'll be back to do her economic cycles for 2023 for us on the same day. So you'll be able to sign up for both of those if you head over to astrologyuniversity.com/events, and you'll find both webinars listed there if you're tuning into this preview before the event here in late January. And if you're tuning into this recording after the fact, you can just head over to astrologyuniversity.com and get these webinars for download. And you can do that by searching in the search bar for Outer Planetary Shifts is the name of Gianni's webinar, or Economic Cycles for 2023, Grace Morris's webinar, or you can just type their names in the search bar. And if you just need help finding them, you can email help@astrologyuniversity.com. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, Gianni. I can't wait to see your webinar. I know a lot of people have been talking about and predicting recession, and we were just chatting before. I don't want to give any spoiler alerts away, but I know that you've got some really interesting information to share with people on that front.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to miss this and can't afford to be caught flat-footed in this economy in 2023. So definitely check it out.
All right, great. Well, thanks for that. And we'll see you very soon. And until next time, take good care, folks.
Thank you.